Hello everybody, welcome back to the letter. This is my second time recording this particular episode because I done fucked up on the last episode. Now it's too lazy to fix it. Whew, out of breath on that intro. And if you hear a slight vibrating sound, do you hear that? That's me. I have a little back thingy on my chair and it vibrates and it heats up because my back is shit. And it's on. So let me vibrate. Let's go. Alright, load game. So this is from when I tried to record. It didn't fucking work. So I'm gonna do it again. Wow, alright. Look at the fucking time. Look at the times on these saves file. 3:26 a.m., 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 1 a.m., 12 a.m. Dude, do I ever record when it's not night? No, I don't. Let's go. Load this file. Do you hear that vibration? Can I make it louder? Hold on. Click out of the game. Low vibration. High vibration. I'll put a low vibration. There we go. There's a look of apprehension on the other woman's as the other woman enters the study. Yeah, like a professional, I see the what the fuck is going on with my mouse? I see the moment when she steels herself and masks her worries. Admirable.
We have this project then?
Yes, Mom.
Of course. Will you be needing anything from us?
Your love and affection.
Having the floor plans would be a great start, just so that I can look at them beforehand. And if you could tell me when you're available for a meeting so that I can include it in my calendar?
Why does it always lie to me? Man, we love Luke, don't we?
Oh, is a meeting really all that necessary, Marianne? I guess we can send Johans to help you out.
Is she tilted in this picture? Boy, she tilting. It's freaking me out.
You two can start by doing this ugly painting.
Ow! Ow! The thing is, I've recorded this episode already. I knew that was coming. I was prepared for it, but apparently my heart wasn't, and I felt it slam itself against my ribcage. It's like, oh! God, that was freaky. She falls upon the room at my request.
What painting?
That painting. Oh, never mind. And lo and behold, the painting is gone. In its place, a mirror stand, which leaves me to look at my own confused expression.
Odd. Well, no matter.
Oh well, just a ghost in the mirror, not a big
Back
deal.
to the topic at hand.
Not confused by the
Marianne,
fact that
dear,
your picture was not in that mirror.
Far too busy to meet up.
My heart, it's still not in my chest. It's like, it's in between, it's stuck in between two ribs in my rib cage trying to worm itself out. I might as well just pull my heart out now and just set it on the desk. Put it in a small little cage so it doesn't jump away. Free up my schedule, because I'm not a rich bitch.
But
Am I, though?
I guess we can free up a day to meet with you. I don't really need another maudlin Monday reading about Maury anyway. The book club can function without me for one day.
Can they, though?
What time shall we be seeing each other? How does lunch sound?
Besides, my house is a higher priority over a stupid book club. I wish I was part of a book club. Wait. Do I? What are book clubs like? They make you read the book and then you discuss the book. Is it kind of like people discussing their fandoms? Like, hey, that one person from that one anime is fucking cool. This anime is great. Is it like that kind of conversation, or is it more sophisticated than that? Why, we can hold the next meeting in this place, ha ha! Surely the beauty and grandeur of it will inspire spirit and lively debates about whether modern-day rights could match up to the classics. Writers... rights. Modern-day rights. I might as well clear up the rest of my week to handle whatever affairs buying this mansion requires of me. Since Luke can't do shit, any social activity can be put off until the Ermengarde, or rather the Wrights Mansion great debut. I would have used the word grand. See, I'm a modern day writer. I'll have my fill of great parties and gatherings, especially when I organize them myself. Oh, boy.
That sounds good.
Okie doke.
Although, with a project of this scope, we might need most of the day to tackle your concerns.
I have what's wrong with the place as it is now? I don't understand. Everything looks fine except for the paintings of other people in it, which I find kind of endearing. So it's kind of cool. It makes me feel less lonely. Like it's not just me in the house. You know, this guy, friggin' Tay lookalike. Yeah, that.
A more thorough inspection of the place is also preferable.
Friggin' go for it. Click.
Breakfast then. It's a date.
It's a girl's day.
It's really not.
It fucking is, gal pals.
Alright. Monday. 10 o'clock sharp.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We'll see you then.
Yay. Actually, Marianne suggested that we meet at 9, but who's even awake at that unholy hour? Not me. I was lucky enough to wake up this morning before Luke went all the way to Cardiff to get drunk. We say our goodbyes, shake hands, and make it clear without outright saying it that we own this house. Why does it have to be so loud? Why does it sound like the wind is blowing 1,000 Walmart carts through an empty parking garage? Just listen to it for a second. Tell me those aren't 1,000 Walmart shopping carts fucking rolling down a cement hill. Just parking garages slope. They're just rolling down. There they go. Probably a kid in one of those carts too. By the time we left the mansion grounds, sunset is almost upon us. Yay.
So, you really want to buy this place then?
I feel like it was trying to make a sound, but it stopped. What was that? Okay, doxies.
That's a bit of a big impulse buy, even coming from you.
Bink, bink. Click, god damn it!
Not that I'm complaining.
I clicked like 3 times, like, nah. I feel elation when I hear those words from him. Yes, I just love wasting money on a house we don't need. Ha! Ha! It's not every day one is able to please someone like Luke. Guys, can we fix the clicking problem? When I click, it doesn't click, and then I have to click like 4 times and it still doesn't click. He gives away false flattery to sway those who starve for his attention and approval. But in the privacy of closed doors, he would often express his grievances. He neither censored himself in front of me nor spared me from his criticism. Great!
You have been saying the penthouse was getting a bit too small for you.
Oh boy. I live in a trailer home, bitch. A penthouse would be too big for me. Are you kidding?
Happy anniversary!
I'll live in an attic and I'll be happy.
Oh. That time of the year already?
Oh, disappointment. He forgot about it last year too. I understand that he's a busy man, but damn.
Is that why you want to buy it?
No.
Yes.
No.
You don't like it?
I do. But I remember you used to talk about how you wanted to live next to the beach.
Pronounced beach like bitch and it made me giggle. Botany Bay can... Yup. Remember that the sea, water that stretched on for miles and miles, as far as the eye can see. Break out into a friggin' Moana song over here. Afar out. As a kid, I loved our beach trips, swimming all day as much as I could. I was a well-behaved child, and the only time I was ever truly difficult was when I refused to get out of the waters, even when my fingers had gotten all wrinkly. And even when they managed to pull me out of the water, there was always sand castles. The day before we married, I told Luke I wanted a house on the beach and a dog. And a kid or two. None of those came true 7 years later.
That was a childish dream. Living next to the beach is so impractical if you really think about it.
Nope, not just, it's horrible. Imagine the seagulls, God, so loud all day. They're not even like a rooster that crow in the morning. They're calling out. What sounds do seagulls make?
I don't know. It's not a bad thought to see you in a bathing suit every day.
Is it though? She has boobs as big as her head.
Maybe another time,
Why
love.
did I say that as a bad thing? Why is that a negative?
We still have forever, don't we?
You have till the end of the game. Click it. Click it! He says nothing, only grabbing my hand and holding it tight as we spend the rest of the ride home in silence. I miss the sea. I miss to see the sea. So this part, I suggest people who get sick at seeing people get sick just skip this part because it made me actually get a stomachache reading this part. Sick and hovering over the loo, or the toilet, or the throne. At 3 in the morning, the picture I paint right now is hardly glamorous. A horribly fishy taste is left in my mouth as I throw up what I had for dinner. Great! That was expensive food, damn it. And I hate the acrid stench that fills the lavatory. The burning sensation at the back of my throat is no help whatsoever. I mean, I can imagine it kind of hurt. I don't know, I haven't thrown up in forever. Let's not jinx it, though. Whew. I can feel another wave of nausea come up on me when the door opens. By the way, having the slight feeling that she's pregnant and just dreading it so hard. Because it's so obvious.
What are you doing so early out of bed?
You pronounce her name Hana? Hold on a second. What?
I'm fine, love. I must have just eaten something bad.
I don't care how your name is pronounced. I'm gonna do whatever. Click it, goddammit. That's all I managed to say before vomiting again into the porcelain throne. Not porcelain anymore, it's fucking green. Lovely.
Just go back to bed, Luke.
I'm gonna die.
I'm going to clean up here.
And then die. I refuse to look at him. I don't want him to see me like this. Well, you look fine for someone who's throwing up all their guts. And fish. Last time I had a horrible morning retching into a toilet was during my college years, being the life of the party, of course. Thoughtless and shameless, I had thrown away months of frivolous merriment and pointless hookups. I didn't even retain any of the connections I had made from that time. Sure, they still know of me, and I still know of them, and we still do business from time to time. What do you mean by do business? What? Who does business with their college buddies? But I've lost touch with anyone who didn't see me on a daily basis. I hardly have any friends I had when I was still Hannah Evans. He's an old conquest like Jack. I have no idea what the fuck that means.
Sweetie, it's disgusting.
Don't touch my shoulder, it's gross. I got a little spittle on it.
I'm disgusting.
Well, your necklace is pretty. At least you got that going for it. Luke sits down next to me on the toilet floor to hold my hair even as I cough up more fit. I'm just wondering, why do visual novels, like, when they're doing a CG, like, it says he's sitting down next to her and holding her hair, when in reality he's not. He's just patting her shoulder. Why do they lie like that? They totally contradict what they're actually doing. Which one's the truth? The words or the picture? I don't know. He wipes the vomit from my corner of my mouth and just stares, thinking, oh, God.
Do I need to fire someone? I don't feel sick.
You're too stupid to feel sick.
Just feeling a bit under the weather, dear. It's been unbearably hot as of late, hasn't it?
How would you know? You live in an air-conditioned flat. Oh, what are you talking about?
I do wish it would rain.
Are you sure it wasn't those sweets? I told you not to eat those sweets.
What sweets? I want sweet. God, all I smell is ranch dressing right now. I had a pizza with ranch, and it's just the leftovers just sitting on the plate next to me, and that's all I fucking smell. Ranch.
Maybe. Well, don't laugh.
Why? It's apparently fucking hilarious.
Well, I can't help if you make that sort of face.
The face of pure death? Yeah. Funny. He starts chuckling, and soon enough, he's in a fit of laughter. The scene happening next to the loo filled with sick just makes the whole thing bizarre and nearly makes me start giggling as well. I try to stifle it, though, as I smack him on the shoulder. I don't know how you were able to reach that, but alright. Just reaches back, tries to smack his shoulder, actually smacks his face. What the fuck?
I'm not making a face, Luke. Stop laughing. Shut up.
This is such a touching moment, but I'm really not feeling it. Just, it's kind of weird. And when I stop laughing, I let myself go as laughter bubbles from my own throat. I forget whatever ill feeling plagued me. We are just husband and wife laughing together at a funny face, the little things in life. I guess this will count as the little things in life. I let myself— why is he not in his pajamas? Why y'all not in your pajamas? It's fucking 3. I let myself go because I know that these moments will not last forever. But if I just know the terrible things that are to come to for us, I would have wished with everything I have then and there that the laughter stayed. I bit my fucking tongue and it hurt. Ugh!
Hiya! Come on now!
Lift me higher, Daddy! The place is bustling with movers. I'm holding a fucking water bottle in my hand. It's distracting me for some goddamn reason. Carrying furnishings here and there, along with several trunks of personal belongings taken from our penthouse. Luke watches them like a hawk, making sure nothing is handled carelessly or gets stolen.
Careful now. I know your pictures are framed by cheap plastic, but those are framed by African Blackwood and are one-of-a-kind commissioned paintings.
Oh no!
Each one is easily worth a lifetime of what you lot make.
Oh no.
Luke, do the dishwashers go into the kitchen or the butler's pantry?
I don't even know how to answer that question.
pantry, Buttercup. Careful, that's Emma. No, you there, put that down. You do not manhandle a Napoleon Abreva.
I am sorry for manhandling your Napoleon, okay? I can see the exasperation and I have to send the foreman an apologetic glance. Even Johannes, I can't really tell which, rolls his eyes as he goes by. Considering Luke is always like this during a project, Johann, and I want to call him Johannes. I'm gonna fucking do it. And I've gotten used to it. Poor Marianne, on the other hand, looks a bit stressed and seeing the gigantic mess before quickly going back to work. Everything just has to be perfect, exactly the way he wants it. One little thing out of place, one thing that didn't fit the image he clearly constructed in his head, and Luke gets bent out of shape.
Sweetie, why don't we go and sort your suits upstairs? Let Johannes and Marianne and the foreman deal with the rest of the work.
She pronounced it Johann. Wait, how'd she pronounce? I fucking can't remember. It just happened too.
Let Johannes and Marianne and the foreman deal with the rest of the work.
She pronounces it Johannes, but he pronounces it Johannes, so I don't fucking know which is the truth. Probably the man with the name. Probably the guy who has that name knows how to pronounce it better than a person that doesn't. I'll just go with Johannes. How you doing, bro?
Yes, please do go before a blood vessel bursts. Bloodstains are so troublesome to clean.
He says from experience. Taking him by the hand, I lead him upstairs into our bedroom. This place has been arranged for so that we can get some rest no matter what state the rest of the mansion is in. I'm definitely glad I can just lie down on a soft, comfy bed after what has been a busy morning. The fuck is this? Is that a light? Watching Luke act like his life depended on getting this move done is tiring all in itself. And to think I have a whole day of this ahead of me. What a whole day. I feel the bed dip beside me as Luke sits down with a sigh.
Well, I can't wait for this to be over.
We're not sorting your suits. What are we doing?
I don't know. It's fun seeing you all fired up. Here at home and not at work, you know.
You know I can't always be home, Hannah. I have a company to run, unless you've forgotten.
No, not quite, because I'm always alone.
I haven't forgotten. You're the one who insists on being there to make sure each and every little thing is under control. I just really miss you sometimes, and I wish you were at home more often. Why, if you're not careful, I might go a bit loopy and I'll start bringing cats home.
Replace Luke with the cats.
And soon enough, one day you'll find yourself going home to a farm just filled with felines that follow you everywhere.
Oh, don't bluff. The things which shred up your precious furniture.
Not the precious furniture.
Besides, you don't even like cats.
He called me out.
True. Dogs are infinitely superior, of course.
But what about the wet dog smell? The mess. I'm not cleaning up after a mutt, no matter how cute.
I just looked back at my dog like the fucking truth. You are a mess, Lily. Yo, she ignoring me.
If you think about it, a cat would be better.
I feel like whenever I record, the dog's like, you know what, I'm not even gonna listen to what she's saying. Lily, I'm calling you out. You stink. You're sitting in my fucking chair with your stank. I want a cat. It's not always that we can just lie down and talk about these sort of things. To joke around as if we're teenagers again, with very little problem in the way of responsibilities and roles. To hear his genuine, honest-to-goodness laughter is a rarity. This is just the second time as of late. Oh. That demon's not coming out within me. I can only see it has signs of good things to come. God.
All good points. I guess we could just have kids. That is, if you prefer dealing with soiled nappies and sick as opposed to dead birds, mice, and litter boxes.
When a cat kills a thing, it's a present for its owner. You gotta fucking realize. My cat will kill things and leave it on the doorstep outside, and will be like, she done it again. That's a big ass squirrel.
I've already told Marianne
You squirrels.
about turning the second bedroom into a children's room.
Not chipmunks, squirrels. I guess sometimes I don't know when I'm crossing a line. I didn't say that I'm a good comedian, did I?
Not this again.
This again!
What? I wasn't being serious.
Because you were, shut up.
It's not something you take the piss out of.
I have no idea what that means.
Having a kid is a big responsibility.
I think
Hannah.
you is a big responsibility.
We've talked about this, haven't we? I'm not ready to be a parent. I'd probably end up killing the little brat by the week's end.
What's fucking wrong with you? You'll be a great daddy.
Riley likes you well enough.
The mention of her little goddaughter places a conflicted look on his face. My favorite's drinking out of the water bottle, I'm sorry. Sometimes it's cute when he denies having a soft spot for the little girl. But then sometimes it's sad and it makes me wonder what happened to make him think so poorly of himself in this regard.
Yes, well, it's Kylie.
Yeah?
The tyke likes everybody and, on the off chance she doesn't, likes them well enough as long as they buy her sweets.
Indeed. It sounds like he's trying to sell her. Get Kylie 10% off if you buy sweets.
And sure, that kid is great. But if I get tired of her, I can ship her back to her father at the end of the day.
Just FedEx her back. Just fucking return address there.
Having kids of our own will be a whole different monster entirely.
Yeah, there ain't no return address there for your kids. I've never heard him talk about his father in anything but a business context, because he brought his father up, obviously. I recall Damien Wright kept hearing about him kept hearing about him from my own father, even before I met Luke. The business world praised him for running a tight ship, all until one mistake led to a great loss for the Enterprise. It was then that the news of Luke Wright, prodigy son of a successor to the old man, started to show up, and he aided its recovery and growth up until the Great Recession. I'm getting a bit off track. Yeah, that came out of nowhere. Regardless, I have never heard him talk about his father like one would talk about family.
I think you'll be a great father.
I don't. I mean, Hannah, you're gonna be a cool mother. You're gonna be an alright mom. But Luke kind of scares me in the thought of him being a dad. Oh, hell no. Especially if it's a son. Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't. There's a smile, no matter how half-hearted it may be. I do really think that. He might not be a good, honest man, and part of me knows that, though I try to silence it. I'm glad she's aware that he's kind of a douche. But I know Luke well enough that he will be a better father than either Damien Wright or Henry Evans. I love my father, but he never had the time.
If it is any consolation, I think you'd be a decent mother.
But make me one. On the other hand, I have never heard of his mother. A silence settles, both comfortable and uncomfortable. There's a familiarity in each other's company despite the awkwardness that has transpired. Defenses and masks down without anybody else looking, we are both together and alone in this quiet. Yo, I think the kitchen exploded. But a crash from downstairs startles us both out of our reverie. Luke lets out a heavy sigh before coming up to his feet and straightening his
I'll
jacket.
have to attend to that then.
Obviously.
Be good, darling.
Oh dear, don't smack a bitch.
And watch out for your blood pressure.
It's gonna pop a vein, bro. He gives me a kiss on the cheek before leaving while I lay there in a daze. Alone as per usual. Really should be used to it by now. I can feel the minutes tick by with me, just lying there, feeling miserable and full of self-pity. I've rolled over to lie on my stomach at this point with my face buried in the pillows when there's a knock on the door. Grumbling at them to go away doesn't work as a voice comes from the other side.
Madam, the photographer from Luxury Living is here.
Oh, good. Wait, is that today? Oh. People have caught wind of our new mansion the very moment we left the open house. Luke had boasted he could acquire the property in no time and allowed a photo shoot for an interior design magazine to be scheduled today. Well, there were complications and it took longer than it usually does for us.
Any minute, Hansi.
Johannes, if you could at least make it through the end.
No.
Tell them I'll be right down, Hansi.
Lol. I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully my microphone was or not my microphone, but my audio was complete shit like it was the last episode I recorded. Distant and crying, this new microphone has been giving me the shit. But I'm gonna teach the lesson someday. I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Don't you worry about it. Okay, bye.